family. My name is Shay. Welcome to the first episode of In Relation with KarmicSightGal, which that is who I am, of course, on social media, where you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. So today I am beginning the first episode of this podcast. I'm really excited to get this started because since I quit my other podcast, the Three Strikes podcast, which is about dating and relationships, then I was super excited to get back into podcasting, and I did some features here and there on different podcasts, but I really just couldn't wait to get back into my own space and do my own thing and have, total control of everything that I was saying and what was being put out under my name, if that makes sense. So, welcome to In Relation. This is a wellness-based podcast, and here I will be talking about healing, ascension, and personal growth. A lot of spiritual based content that is about the relationship you have with yourself and also with others. So if you're interested in that, please keep listening. I'm going to cleanse the space with some Palo Santo real quick. I'm at the park, so it's kind of windy, and there's hella critters. So if you're unfamiliar with what Palo Santo is, it is just a cleansing agent, similar to sage. The difference between sage and Palo Santo is sage removes all of the energy, both negative and positive, and Palo Santo only clears the negative energy from a space. So this is, I feel like, better for daily use than sage. Sage is like for a deep spiritual cleansing. Thank you for being in this space with me. I just want to share a moment of gratitude with you guys before we get started with the conversation. Thank you, God. Thank you, ancestors and spirit guides, for bringing us into this space, for our gifts and talents and abilities. Thank you for creating us for this specific moment. Thank you for the blessings that we have received and all the blessings that we have yet to receive. If you want to take a deep breath, I feel like that's a great thing to do. I just love me some breath work. Before we jump into the episode, I decided that every week I want to integrate crystal healing in the podcast. This is something that I do at my business, Full Moon Beauty. This is something I do for my own personal and spiritual healing, and crystals are amazing. I literally actually just purchased this crystal here, and I'll tag it below. It's so cute and I already adore it. It is a black tourmaline and then also a amethyst. But today we are talking about Labradorite. This crystal is multicolored. It has like some greens, some blues, even like some browns in there. I feel like even oranges. And it's just really super pretty and iridescent. It was born in Madagascar, Finland, and this is perfect for your third eye chakra. You can cleanse this crystal in water, and Labradorite is here to help you focus your intuition, to be more in tune with your physical body, to be here and to be now. This is also a great crystal for wisdom and protection. So this kind of covers all your bases in a sense outside of grounding you. So I love this crystal. I'm just going to go ahead and read what it says in my crystal book. This is Crystals, The Modern Guide to Crystal Healing. This is the first book, and there's also a second one available as well, which I do have. It's probably my favorite book because it's so informational, and almost every crystal that I can think of has been in this book, either the first or second one. So yeah, definitely comp that. I'll also link that below. So it says, magic. All shades of the human eye can be seen in Labradorite's mystical, multicolored flash. Green, blue, hazel, and black. A stone of many eyes. I call Labradorite the stone of seeing, as this is the crystal for perceiving what is real and true in the present moment. Labradorite releases you from things that you are ready to move on from, everything from toxic friendships to bad habits hanging on from past lives. Be here now. Intuition is a form of seeing, and Labradorite is one of the best stones for enhancing your connection. The intuition, meditate with Labradorite on your third eye to see the surface of situations, relationships, and reality itself. Message: keep Labradorite close to gain access to insights and wisdoms that lie just below the light. Sleeping with a piece under your pillow or bed is a great way to absorb this crystal's gifts. A protected stone, Labradorite strengthens your aura, deflecting and protecting you from anything less than bright energies. So, yeah. This is such a beautiful stone. I really don't remember where I purchased it, but it was definitely from Etsy. I just don't remember the store, but I'll for sure tag them below as well. So let's jump in to today's topic. Today, I want to talk about manifestation, and I want to talk about the Lionsgate portal, which is this Sunday, which is the day that I will be releasing this episode. So it's today, so to speak. So if you are unfamiliar what portals are, what Lionsgate is, or even the significance of August 8th every year, this is the biggest day for manifestation. This is the hugest portal, really. And it's even bigger because this year it's on a new moon, which is Sunday. So I'm not here today to tell you how to manifest or give you any tools or ideas, because honestly, you can find all of that on my YouTube channel, Manifesting with KarmicSightGal. You can find it on my Instagram. You can find it anywhere that I post content. You can find it anywhere on Google. So today, I want to talk to you about manifesting from a different perspective, which is more on the vibration you are on and what you will receive on each vibration. Okay? There is a book written by David R. Hawkins, and in it is a map of consciousness. This is a scale of different vibrations and frequencies and where you are at the current moment. So it's kind of based off of different emotions. So you'll see like fear on there, you'll see anger, you'll see peace on there. There's different levels to it, and basically in this scale, this is like a way of seeing where you are vibrating from and what it is that you are attracting into your life. So I really wanted to talk about the vibration that you're on, and when you're off of the vibration that you would like to be on, or like what low vibrational really means. So of course there are some things that just lower your vibration altogether, like anything that inhibits you, like alcohol or drugs. All of these things lower your vibration, I feel like, with the exception of like the ones that actually open up your consciousness, like LSD or shrooms. So then there are certain emotions that can be low vibrational if you stay in them. So all emotions are normal. It's normal to feel anger. It's normal to feel sadness. It's normal to feel happiness and everything else that we feel. But emotions are supposed to be fleeting. They're supposed to change. None of them is supposed to linger forever or for all moments. You're not going to be happy in all moments. You won't feel loved in all moments. And that's just how humans work. But when we sit in certain emotions for extended periods of time, it can become low vibrational if we are not conscious of how we are expressing ourselves through those emotions and how we are treating people in our relationships and things like that, and even our mindset while we feel those emotions. So, I can be totally sad about things and I can handle it a bunch of different ways. I'm going to say, if for this example, I can handle it one or two ways. I can take a moment to be upset and reflect on my feelings and observe what specifically made me sad and allow myself to have those feelings, and then release those feelings so that I can move on to another vibration. Now, I can also be sad and I can play sad music for the next week. I can keep talking about the situation that makes me feel even sadder. I can just sit in that sad state of being, and that's going to lower my vibration because I won't be able to feel anything else besides sadness. It's going to be hard for me to manifest. It's going to be hard for me to receive. It's going to be hard for me to even ask for the things that I want and need, because when you are in a certain emotion that is bringing down your vibration, now all you are going to do is attract the vibration that you are on, if that makes sense. So the beautiful thing about our mind is that we can change it at any time. Just like I said, emotions are fleeting. So you don't have to feel sad all the time. You don't have to feel angry all the time. And you never will be happy all the time. So the best thing we can do is manage our expectations and try to be intentional about where we want to go with our life and our goals and our dreams. So I know that I'm not going to reach my goals and my dreams if I'm sad for the next 6 months, because what does that lead to? Depression, anxiety, fear. And when you are scared, it holds you back from doing anything. It holds you back from being able to even think of yourself in a positive way. So that is what I am really referring to today as far as the vibration that you're on and manifestation. And you can always bring your mind back to where you want it to be to get on the vibration of receiving and having the things that you want. The best way to manage your emotions and also to be intentional with your lifestyle is to live in the moment. And of course that's easier said than done, because there's things in the past that we still think about. We think about the future, we worry about those things. Sometimes it brings us stress. But if you are focused on what's happening to you exactly in each moment that you're in, your current moments, then this is allowing you to really just focus on what's happening right now and allowing you to manifest your future desires, because the future is not planned yet. We get to choose and decide based off of our thoughts, ideas, and actions what our future looks like. Every time we make a different decision, our path changes a little bit. So it's okay to have negative emotions. None of them are really bad. It's just only bad if you stay in those feelings for an extended period of time. Ultimately, if you want to create the life that you deserve through manifestation, then you should be mindful, you should be intentional with everything of your life. The things that you think, the decisions that you make, the people that you are around, what you decide to give your energy to. All of these things you have control of in the present moment. And anything outside of your control is just not important to your future, because you can't control it. There's nothing that you can do about that. The only thing you can do is be here and be in the now. Lately, I have been going through a transition, and it has put me in a funk, so to speak, because I was having a lot of confusion because so much things was happening at one time, and I just didn't know what direction to take. And when you get in that space of confusion, or if you're not knowing what direction to take, the only thing you really can do is be still. I talked about this today on my Patreon and what that means to be still. And really, it means just to be accepting of where you are right now on your journey and the things that are happening in your life, and just to be in a space of gratitude for getting to this point of your life. A lot of times when we're going through something, if something bad happens to us, or if we just having like misfortune, or something just kind of upset us, at the time we just are so in our emotions, and we get stuck in that vibration of whatever emotion we're feeling, that we're asking, why me? Why is this happening to me? And instead of asking, why is this happening to me, the better question to ask is, what can I learn from this? Because if the universe puts a situation in your life, rather it is a breakup or a big move, or a death, whatever it is, even a new job, even good things can happen into your life, and you still might not know how to handle them because they came in unexpectedly. And what we can do with that energy is figure out, why did the universe, not even what, no, let me rephrase. Because the only question that you should be asking, the only thing that is important is what? What can I do to resolve this? What will make me feel better about this? What can I communicate in this situation? Because who, when, where, how, and why, those questions will be answered by the universe by just having life experience. There is nothing that you can actually say, like how or when or where. Like, you don't know. Those things are totally out of your control. But the things that are in your control are the what's. So that's the most important question where you're going through a difficult time, is, what am I supposed to learn from this experience? What do I need to get out of this? Because when we change our perception around and come from that point of view, then we are able to come up with solutions instead of sit in those low vibrational feelings. And when we have those solutions, then we can move around life and into the next space of our journey more easily and more fluidly. So as far as manifestation is concerned, if you want to have your dream life, if you want to manifest everything, if you're going to light a candle and script, if you're going to say affirmations, if you're going to do spells and chants and all rituals and everything like that for the new moon, for the Lionsgate portal, Spirit's like, yes. If you're going to do all that, ask the right questions so that they can be answered, because all you have to do is ask and you'll receive. Literally, the universe will come to you with a period of reflection. And this week I was on my friend's podcast, Bianca and Shani, my co-hosts from The Blank Space, which is our Twitch live stream channel. And they have a podcast called Mindful BS. So this week I subbed in for Shani, and we were talking about our current life experiences and transitions and transformations that we're going through right now. And really, that's like our main conclusion of what we came to, is that we just have to be happy and accept our lives right now and be grateful for this experience that we're having, and be so present in the now that you are specifically asking for what you want and need, that you're not talking out of turn, that you are not on a vibration other than what you are accepting, and that you are letting go and creating space so that you can receive your blessings. I hope that this episode was not all over the place the way that I felt it was. And I really can't wait to come back for another episode. I'll be back next Sunday again, dropping another episode, which you can watch on YouTube or you can check out at Anchor FM and Apple Podcasts when it's available, Spotify. I cannot wait to talk with you more. If you're interested, you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, like I said, YouTube. And if you really want to take your spiritual healing seriously, if you need assistance, then you can book with me at fullmoonbeauties.com, or you can join me on Patreon, The Spiritual Family, where I offer collective healing in all type of ways. So I hope that you have a great week. I hope that you receive everything that you are asking for in the way that you need it to come to you, and are intentional with those things. Peace out and stay blessed.